Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Christian Gaming here, also known as Ryan, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that is absolutely demonic. This is incredibly disturbing. So Amazon Prime have released a series called Hazbin Hotel, which, how I've been told, is just something that completely warps and twists the story of creation and just completely defiles what the word is about and what God's story is, and it's absolutely disgusting that these big companies are doing this. Something that our children will see, and their minds at such a young age are so easily influenced. And I'm essentially going to be reacting to this here right now. So yeah, let's just get straight into this.
Once upon a time, there was a glowing city protected by golden gates, known as heaven. It was ruled by beings of pure light, angels that worshipped good and shielded.
See, already, they're taking the story of creation, which in this holds some truths, such as the kingdom of heaven is guarded by golden gates, and there are angels, creatures of light. That's all true. And Satan is now taking this, the father of lies is now taking this and twisting it so that people will be more easily influenced by this. Instead of angels worshipping God, as it says in the Bible, they're now worshipping good. So it completely takes God out of the equation. It's completely removing God from his own story.
All from evil. Lucifer was one of these angels. He was a dreamer with fantastical ideas for all of creation, but he was seen as a troublemaker by the elders of heaven, for they felt his...
See, again, he was seen as a troublemaker by the elders of heaven, not by God the King.
way of thinking was dangerous to the order of their world. So he watched as the angels began to expand the universe in their ways. From the...
Again, saying that the angels expanded the universe. No, God created the universe.
Dust of earth they created Adam and Lilith, equals as the first of mankind, but despite this, Adam demanded control and Lilith refused to submit to his will. She fled.
So they're now making Adam look like this horrible, abusive man. So they're now pointing to wokeism and feminist extremism as well. So they're now pointing to the woke culture, the secular culture of today, to try and bring more people to the kingdom of darkness. Satan is using these big companies like Prime and Prime Video to try and influence younger audiences into going into the kingdom of darkness.
Fled the garden. Drawn in by her fierce independence, Lucifer found her, and the two rebellious dreamers fell deeply in love. Together, they wished to share the magic of free will with humanity.
See, God had already gifted us free will from the moment he created us. And now they're romanticizing cheating. And Adam in this was so unworthy of Eve, or Lilith, as they've changed her name to in this story, that she doesn't just cheat on Adam, she cheats on Adam with Satan of all people.
Offering the fruit of knowledge to Adam's new bride, Eve, who gladly accepted. But this gift came with a curse, for with this single act of disobedience, evil finally found its way into earth. With it, a new realm of darkness and sin, and the order heaven had worked to maintain was shattered. As punishment for their reckless act, heaven cast Lucifer and his love into the dark pit he had created, never allowing him to see the good that came from humanity.
See, again, Lucifer didn't create hell. God created hell to imprison Lucifer.
Only the cruel and the wicked. Ashamed, Lucifer lost his will to dream. But Lilith thrived, empowering demonkind with her voice and her songs. And as the numbers of hell grew, so did its power.
So they're romanticizing sin, they're romanticizing evil.
Heaven made a truly heartless decision.
And then they're making heaven
that
look
every
like the bad
year
guys.
they would send down an army, an extermination, to ensure hell and its sinners could never rise against them. But Lilith's hope remained, and her dream was passed down to their precious daughter,
God look like the bad guy
princess of hell. Don't Don't worry, Mom. I'll make you proud.
Oh my goodness, this is so demonic. This is so demonic. Like, this is so demonic. This is just unbelievable. Like, it says in the Bible that this sort of thing would happen one day. If we go into Timothy, 1 Timothy here, chapter 4, now the Spirit expressly says that in later times some will depart from the faith by giving heed to deceitful spirits and doctrines of demons, through the pretensions of liars whose consciences are seared, who forbid marriage and enjoin abstinence from foods which God created to be received with thanksgiving by those who believe and know the truth. And that is exactly what Amazon is doing here. They've been influenced by the secular world. They've been influenced by demonic spirits to create this, which could so easily influence our children, so easily influence even adults who are just maybe starting to look into Christianity. They come across this, they think, okay, so this is a story about how heaven and hell came into being and how the story of creation happened. They may then be influenced to move away from this to something like this. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for creativity and taking stories and being creative with it. That's what I've done with my role plays. That's what I've done with Yu-Gi-Oh! Roleplay. I've taken aspects of Kingdom Hearts, I've taken aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've taken aspects of other shows that I've seen, and with my creative liberties I created that. But don't ever take creative liberties with this. This is sacred. This is the story of how God made the world, how he gave us life, and how Jesus came and gave his life so that we could find God again when we fell into sin in the Garden of Eden. And the way they've taken us, they've left parts of the word of creation in there. They've left parts in there. So there's aspects of truth mixed in with lies. And that's how deception occurs. That's how strongholds are built up around us. How we can go into spiritual bondage is by the devil being deceitful, and he's clever. He is clever, as we've seen here. He's taken aspects of truth, he's mixed in with lies, and that's how lies can worm their way into your minds to give way to deceit. And when you're deceived, that is when spiritual bondage occurs. I mean, it makes me want to stop shopping with Amazon just by seeing this. I know that's not going to make any difference. Amazon is a massive multi-millionaire company, but I can't now in good faith use this company anymore because of things like this. Let me know what your thoughts are on this in the comment section down below. God bless you, and I will see you all in the next chapter.